The UFC 169 main event was supposed to be Dominic Cruz versus Renan Barão, the long-awaited title unification match. Dominic Cruz, after 2 years on the shelf, he's injured yet again.
He got a grade 2 or 3 groin tear, so he's out of the fight again. So now Renan Barão will become the bantamweight champion, and Uriah Faber, one of the biggest stars in the UFC, he's going to step in just 3 weeks' notice and take on Renan Barão.
There's no such thing as a training camp for Uriah Faber. He trains constantly, and thus he's ready to step up on 3 weeks' notice.
You can't deny the run Uriah Faber's been on.
He's never been given anything. He's earned his way to the top.
There's really no one else better to challenge Renan Barão at UFC 169.
Didn't take me long before I said, all right, man, let's do it. I'm going to step in and take that belt.
Undefeated in 8 years, Renan Barão defends his belt against former WEC champ Uriah Faber. Featherweight king Jose Aldo takes on a new challenger, vicious finisher Ricardo Lamas. And two-time UFC champion Frank Mir collides with ex-Strikeforce champion Alistair Overeem. This is Countdown to UFC 169.
I don't know too many people would welcome getting into the cage with Renan Barão.
Here's one thing about Renan Barão. He doesn't lose.
That was a fast knee. Look at the combination.
He's been on a 34 straight undefeated streak.
His only loss came in his very first fight.
He was 18 years old the last time he lost. Now he's 26.
You have to go back that far to find a blemish on Renan Barão's record.
Renan Barão has one of the greatest winning streaks in the history of MMA.
High knee comes in from Renan Barão.
He'd beaten a tall stack of Brazilian fighters before he ever got to the WEC, and he came in there and he was able to submit the first couple guys he saw.
Renan Barão began to capture people's imagination with what can only be described as a game where he does everything well.
This guy can smite you with anything. His leg lock victories, armbar triangle. There you see a rear naked choke.
Eu me descrevo assim, bem agressivo, né? Eu sempre tento lutar pra frente o máximo possível. Meu objetivo na luta é tentar nocautear ou finalizar a qualquer momento.
Tempo!
This is a guy who has the more strikes per minute of any fighter going and can keep the fight where he wants it. He's just all-around dynamic fighter.
É o sonho de todo atleta ter a oportunidade de poder estar mostrando seu trabalho, de poder estar lutando, estar representando sua equipe no maior evento do mundo, né?
Renan Barão trains at Nova União. It's one of the best camps in Brazil. They have some amazing Muay Thai fighters there, some excellent Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighters and trainers.
If you want to strike with him, he is all too happy to knuckle up. If you want to go jiu-jitsu with him, he's a black belt from one of the most elite camps in the world.
And he can hurt you, and he's really, really a pressure guy. He can come right after you. So one of the challenges in facing him is to try to weather that storm, and not too many people are able to do that.
A gente pensa como se fosse uma corrida, né? A gente quer estar no primeiro pelotão e que o segundo pelotão esteja uma volta atrás da gente. Então a ideia é sempre estar treinando cada vez mais. O garoto não para de melhorar, 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 melhorar. E vai explodir com certeza, né?
Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Renan Barão!
Renan Barão's been an absolute killer. He's been on a tear.
First round, you ready to fight? You ready to fight? Bring it on.
You saw him really come out in that Brad Pickett fight.
Renan Barão has caught Brad Pickett with a couple real solid shots. And Pickett's taking him and pushing forward. Neither man wasting any time getting this one started. Inside leg kick countered by Pickett with a left hook. They are banging. Live on pay-per-view.
He rocked Brad Pickett and then took his back in a Matrix-like time-space continuum warp.
Can he get in trouble, Joe? Look at how he took that back. That was outstanding. It's all over. Renan Barão is a monster.
foi uma oportunidade de ouro, né, de poder se apresentar lá para todo mundo.
The thing about Renan Barão, it's almost like he gets better every fight.
This is a huge test for Renan Barão. Can he take out a talented wrestler like Scott Jorgensen? Spinning back kick to the body, flying knee. He's got the body locked. Let's see if he can complete the takedown. It's what balance Renan Barão has. Oh, nice spinning back kick by the Brazilian. 102 total strikes landed by Renan Barão.
It's cliche, oh, this guy is better every time we see him. No, Renan Barão literally is better every time we see him.
Renan Barão moving one step closer to a shot at the title.
And it's bad news in our UFC. Bantamweight champ Dominick Cruz tore his ACL in training, knocking him out of his UFC 148 title fight with Uriah Faber.
Dadek me falou, né, que possivelmente podia lutar pelo cinturão interino porque ele sabia que o Dominick tinha se machucado.
Get ready for the Ultimate Fighter live.
All right, as everybody knows, Dominick blew out his ACL and cannot compete at UFC 148. So we are creating an interim bantamweight title, and Uriah Faber will face Barão. Thank you. Square off, boys.
O Faber, na realidade, ficou pedindo para lutar comigo, falou que eu era o melhor ranqueado lá e o Faber é um cara que eu venho acompanhando de bastante tempo. E eu fiquei muito feliz, né? Eu acho que era a hora de mostrar meu trabalho, de explodir pro mundo e pegar esse cinturão aí e trazer pro Brasil.
Nice kick followed up by a knee. Nice knee to the body. Followed with the left hand. Nice straight right hand. Uriah does a great job. And here we see the leg kicks starting to land by Renan Barão. A nice left hook behind it. Faber throws a right hand. There's a nice inside leg kick. Nicely done. Kick. Good uppercut by Faber. Oh!
And now, the new UFC interim bantamweight champion of the world, Renan Barão.
Graças a Deus eu tive a oportunidade de lutar pelo cinturão interino e sair com mais uma vitória. Se a gente tiver que se enfrentar, ainda vou estar aí bem preparado.
Dana, I understand there will be big changes regarding UFC 169 Super Bowl weekend. What are they?
Longtime bantamweight champion Dominick Cruz. He got a grade 2 or 3 groin tear, getting ready for the big fight against interim champion Renan Barão. So he's out of the fight again. So now Uriah Faber, one of the biggest stars in the UFC, he's going to step in at just 3 weeks' notice and take on Renan Barão.
It was super unexpected to have Dana call me and offer me the opportunity to step in and fight for the UFC World Championship on 3 weeks' notice. I've never been out of shape my whole life. I've learned a lot of things in this world in my short time on the planet. Taking opportunities when they're given to you is something that you have to do. It didn't take me long before I said, all right, man, let's do it. If I know Dominick, he'll be back. You know, it's unfortunate, but his misfortune is my fortune. I'm going to step in and take that belt.